Fish Medication Part 4. This is the fourth video in a series discussing disease-mitigating medication for reef fish. Remedies containing copper and formalin are toxic to many reef inhabitants and must never be used in reefs, and chemotherapeutics are potentially deadly with slender medicinal and lethal dose thresholds. When utilized incorrectly, they alter gills leading to asphyxiation and death. Therefore, please only medicate fish once you have completely understood and studied the transcript of each video. Cartilaginous fish of the parvphylum Chondrichthyes, such as sharks, rays, skates, and chimeras, are more sensitive to copper, hence the protocol discussed may prove unsuitable. Here we explore the DIY preparation of a copper and formalin-based remedy for both commercial and domestic use. Water-soluble compounds form crystals when they comprise water of crystallisation, whereas anhydrous preparations are dry. The water contained in their lattice contributes to their mass, which increases the weight of solute necessary to form a solution of a defined strength. Here we use copper sulphate pentahydrate, where each molecule is associated with 5 molecules of water, and thus only 25.5% of the compound forms medicinal cupric ions in solution. 100% formalin is 37% formaldehyde saturated in water, to which humans may become hypersensitive. Therefore, suitable personal protective equipment such as safety glasses, gloves, clothing, and a respirator are mandatory. Use exclusively in a well-ventilated area, and avoid fume inhalation, and store in an airtight container held at room temperature in the dark. Formalin is modified to make it safer, because it forms a white precipitate of paraformaldehyde that kills fish on contact below 5 degrees Celsius, and thus we include 10 to 15% methanol. Its pH must also be raised a fraction above 4, using a dilute solution of sodium hydroxide to prevent it forming cloudy trioxymethylene, which spontaneously decomposes to formic acid. For commercial use, dissolve 157 grams of copper sulphate pentahydrate in 924 milliliters of reverse osmosis water and 76 milliliters of fish-safe formalin, where each milliliter added to 800 liters of system volume will provide a concentration of 0.05 milligrams per liter of cupric ions and 0.09 milligrams per liter of formalin. Please make sure these concentrations are not attained until day 3 and consult the other videos in this series. Store in the dark at room temperature and shake well before use. The domestic formulation is 10 times weaker, therefore 15.7 grams of copper sulphate pentahydrate is dissolved in 992.4 milliliters of reverse osmosis water and 7.6 milliliters of fish-safe formalin, where each milliliter added to 80 liters of system volume provides 0.05 milligrams per liter of cupric ions, and 0.09 milligrams per liter of formalin. Neither the author nor Reef Ranch Publishing Limited are liable for harm, and consult the complete Reef Aquarist available from late summer 2023 for further insight.